everyone, Tim Laskis here. Today I'd like to talk about purpose. Purpose is something that's going to help you go from where you are now to where you want to be. Having a purpose is a must. And if you're thinking, well, my purpose is to start a business, that's not a purpose. Or my purpose in life is to make money, no, that's not a purpose. However, you could use that money to do something greater. Not just for you, not just for yourself and your family, but for other people. How are you making the world a better place? That's your purpose. So you need to be able to find where it is you can help other people to be more successful, to be happier, to be healthier, to give back in some way, to have shelter, to have food. You know, we're all on this planet, as far as I know, one time. And so we need to help other people out. I'm here in Costa Rica. We've been here for about 15 or 16 days now. And we've traveled to Nicaragua, and we've been all over Costa Rica and all over Nicaragua. And the level of poverty here is like none I've ever seen. We have lots of safety nets back in the United States. There are lots of programs that help people in need, whether they have disabilities, whether they have physical or mental issues. There are programs and safety nets to help them. But in other countries, they're not so fortunate. A lot of people are left to kind of fending for themselves. You know, they may be blind or have a limb or two missing and not able to work a traditional job, but then they're out selling things on the streets. They're doing whatever they need to get by. But if you have an abundance of something, we should all try to give back and help the world to be a better place. And my purpose is in giving back and helping others to be healthier and happier. And at times, we also donate. We donated one time to a small school here in Costa Rica to help put a new roof on because when it would rain, the students would have to move to different areas of the classrooms to avoid the rain that would come through the roof. So we've done things like that. I brought toys over to Nicaragua and handed them out. I've done all sorts of things. And I don't say that at all to brag. I mean, it's very small in all of the things that we could do in the world. But that's all we need to do is something small. If we all did something small and gave back, then it would all add up. On our trip crossing the border from Nicaragua to Costa Rica, we encountered a large group of Africans that are migrating north towards the United States, and they're seeking asylum. And right now they're living in tents and under plastic sheets all along Central America. They take a boat across from Africa and they come into Brazil. I don't know how many weeks, I don't know how long it takes them to get across. I guess it depends on the boat, and I'm sure the conditions are very, very poor. But I met a young man. He appeared to be in his 20s, and he was from Ghana, and his name was Seth. And he spoke English, and many of them do speak English. Some speak French, some speak other languages of their native villages. And he said he had been stuck at the border of Nicaragua and Costa Rica for 3 months, waiting to go into Nicaragua. He said that they don't have running water, they don't have food, they don't have anything. And he was going around with a milk jug that was cut in half and asking for money. And my heart just went out to him. And these people they're risking their lives to come to the United States, to the land of opportunity, so that they can have a better life. And many of us who are born in the United States and other developed countries are so fortunate to have that opportunity. And sometimes we don't take advantage of it. There are people risking their lives to come to the place where you live right now so they can have a better life. And many times we don't realize how good we have it until we go somewhere else and we see that people are living in very poor conditions today. So with that said, what is your purpose? Have something greater than just making money. Have something greater than just trying to win a championship or whatever it is that you're working on, either in sports or in business, and try to make a difference. Find your purpose and you'll be much happier. because just trying to spin your wheels and work as hard as you can to make money for yourself and hoard all that money, it's not going to help you. You're not going to be any happier. But when you actually give back to someone in need and you make it a part of your life to give back, to help others, that's when you'll be happiest. And that'll give you the extra energy to push even harder. If you say, well, I'm going to donate, so much of my profit every year to a particular group, or maybe you start a nonprofit group. Maybe you do something to help kids either in your country or in another country, or you make donations, or you help out just with your hands. Go in to Central America and you could paint a school if you wanted to. They'd let you come in, you could buy the paint, you could paint the school, and that would make them really, really happy, and it would make you feel great. I've been in the mental health field for probably over 24 years now, helping people. I started out working with adults with chronic and persistent mental illness, and I was just teaching kind of just basic kind of recreational groups, and I loved it. To see them have a smile on their face, to give them some kind of positive encouragement, some positive words, and just to kind of hang out with them and spend time. They felt so isolated, and it really made their day, and in return it made my day. And I worked for free for years before I received my degree and started working in the mental health field as a case manager initially, and then later on I went on to obtain my doctorate in clinical psychology, and I worked with all sorts of people, children, adolescents, and adults, and I've helped people, and I've made it a part of my life to help people and to give back. And so make your purpose today. Go ahead and decide what is your purpose and make a commitment to make the world a better place, and it will help you. All right, until next time, take care.